Are you here to take a look at my stall? I have a lot of newly developed research products.
Alright, so yeah, we're going all over Mondstadt to speak to the various characters that like hang out in the open world after you complete all 3 acts of the event story quests. So yeah, we'll talk to Sucrose here first and go around Mondstadt to try and talk to everybody else. So, do you want to chat?
Okay. Go ahead.
And about your stall.
Oh, this? I actually wrote out all the nutritional information and prices for my bioalchemy products in advance. But the customers still prefer to ask directly. So, I just read off the sheet for them.
Still not good at talking to people, I see.
Running a stall is a huge challenge for me. Maybe I could get Noelle to interact with the customers, and I do the rest. No. Never mind. She's probably busy enough already.
About your bioalchemy products.
I have here the Iota Series Rapid Acting Deep Freeze Mist Flower, the Theta Series Fragrance Enhanced Sweet Flower, Variation 21, and the Epsilon Series Tetra Sweet Sensetia, Variation 63. I'm proud to put my name to all of these products. You won't need me to read out all the details, right? Are you here?
Alright, then do you want to chat
okay.
And then about Razor?
I'm sorry for running off back then. I just thought that you and Noelle would do a better job of expressing things than I could.
Could have at least said hi to Razor, but oh well.
Did everything work out in the end? Mixing the Epsilon Series Tetra Sweet Sensetia, Variation 63 with the other ingredients didn't cause any problems, did it? Oh, and, how did things go with Razor?
Pretty good. Don't worry, everything turned out great.
Phew. Thank goodness. Then, can I ask you for a favor? I want to make a note of the full recipe for the 1000 Wind wine we made. That way, we'll be able to recreate the exact same flavor we did today in the future, no matter how many years go by.
Okay, so that's Sucrose that we talked to. Let's see if we can find some of the other characters just hanging out in the open. Hey, Lisa, what are you doing here?
I'm much more suited to leisurely days like these.
You want to chat?
I'd love to, cutie. Too bad I can't offer you some tea.
About Varka.
I was quite surprised to learn that the Grand Master had written a private message just for me. And I was equally surprised to find out that Razor's been on his mind this whole time. Especially given how demanding he is of Jean. He left her to figure out the whole Weinlesefest on her own, and didn't give her a single word of acknowledgement.
Damn, Varka, what the hell? Give Jean the recognition she deserves.
I'll have to have a stern word with him on Jean's behalf when he returns.
Yeah, please do. I mean, she's the acting Grandmaster, for God's sake. She's the one filling in the shoes for Varka this whole time.
I'd love to, cutie.
Okay, then about Razor.
It's funny. I always thought the Grand Master was the one who gave him the name Razor.
I think that's what people thought for a long time as well, that the Grandmaster Varka named Razor, but no, he had actual parents that named Razor.
But it turns out his birth parents chose it all along. Huh. Anyway, Razor told me he heard the voices of his parents during the festival.
They were both adventurers.
Like stepping on a rock in the sun. Warm, but also heavy. I'm sure he must think of them as both kind and dauntless people.
I do wonder what happened to them, though. Did they die? Did they leave him behind? Like, what happened there? Yeah, who knows if we get the answer to that question, like, at all. Maybe if Razor has an Act 2 story quest, then maybe. About the Weinlesefest.
Originally, I only planned on having a glass or two. I thought I deserved a treat after being such a good teacher recently. But that was before I came to appreciate how truly exceptional the festival exclusive vintage was. Before I knew it, I was already rather tipsy.
Oh god, don't get drunk now.
I'm a bad example. Don't be like me, cutie.
Okay, well, there you have it. Done talking to Lisa. Let's go find some of the others. Hey, Rosaria, there you are. I don't know what you're doing all the way over here, spying on this festival from afar, but... Hey, what are you doing?
Hello again.
You want to chat?
Sure. Did you have something you wanted to ask me about?
About Varka.
Oh. Yes, I read his letter. Barbara showed it to me.
Ah.
She'd been so worried about her father, Seamus.
Oh,
She almost burst into
right.
tears when she
Almost
read
forgot
that
that.
the expedition is safe and all of its members are accounted for.
Yeah, Barbara's father's with Arca right now. That's right.
My thoughts? You're curious what he means to me as a father figure, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'm not like other daughters. I can't bring myself to worry about him. He wouldn't be leading that many people if he didn't have the necessary strength and courage for it. He's not the kind of person you need to worry about.
Alright, about Razor.
So, he's finally come to terms with everything?
Uh-huh. And I believe you called Razor, like, somewhat like your brother. At the very least, he's no longer confused. He has a direction now.
Sounds like he still has some way to go before he can say he's fully independent. But everyone goes through their own life in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Sounds like your efforts were all worth it in the end.
Really? Not gonna comment on the fact that
Hello
you
again.
called Razor
Sure.
brother? What about the Weinlesefest?
I thought that if I made it to the Weinlesefest, I'd have the chance to spend a whole day in the tavern. Turns out there's actually more work during a festival than usual. I managed to escape to here, but I still can't
Escape.
completely let my guard down. Who knows when Victoria or Dahlia might show up and drag me off to the sung poetry event. Ugh. The sooner this festival is over, the better.
Okay, I see Rosaria's not a fan of this festival then. Okay, well, nice talking to you, Rosaria. Let's go find somebody else to talk to now. Okay, so Diluc should be... Yep, there he is. Hello there.
So, what do you think of the Weinlesefest? Have you enjoyed yourself?
Do you want to chat?
Well, what would you like to know?
About Razor.
I can sympathize with the anguish of being away from family.
Yep.
Certainly a tragic situation. But tragedy can also drive personal growth. And perhaps learning how to face it head-on is part of growing up. Part of becoming an adult. Having the support of some good friends will certainly make that journey easier.
Well, yeah, they both lost their parents. Well, don't know if Razor's, like, parents are still out there, but yeah, fact is, Razor doesn't have any parents right now. I feel like Razor and Diluc would get along pretty well. Like, they were both in the first Golden Apple Archipelago event, but they didn't really, like, talk to each other. But I feel like if they, like, properly, like, spoke to each other, they would get along, like, really well. At least that's my impression, at the very least. Alright, about the voices.
When I unsealed the wine, it seemed that the words of my late father were sealed inside.
Oh yeah, from the cutscene.
I wonder what he would think if he were to see me now. Somehow I doubt he'd share the same view as he did back then.
Of course he would.
If you say so.
Alright, then, about the Weinlesefest.
To the people of Mondstadt, winemaking is a way of working through emotions and remembering our history. We're only able to make such high-quality wines these days thanks to the peace we enjoy. War is a thing of the distant past.
Now that you think about it, Mondstadt's probably like the most peaceful country out of all of them. Like Leeway, you're getting attacked by like two like underwater gods. Inazuma, the Vision Hunt Decree war like went on, and then in Sumeru we got our trouble with the scholars, and you know, Skirmish becoming a god and whatnot. And then in Mondstadt you have like just the dragons attacking. You fix the dragon. The end. It's really like the most peaceful nation.
Even though you might not see me reveling with the crowds, I am grateful for this. As much as anyone. Say, have you tried our latest product? Fruits of the Festival?
Oh yeah, got the recipe and everything.
If you have any thoughts on how it could be improved, I'm all ears.
Well, nice talking to you, Diluc. When will you come home one of these days? I gotta ask. Like when? Like freaking when? You're like the only standard banner character I don't have, and I will say this every time I stream. I still don't have a fucking Diluc. Not in this account, not in my alt account. He's just nowhere to be seen. Anyways, rant over. Let's go ahead and talk to Venti now.
I didn't expect you to come by here. Unless... Oh, were you following the fragrance of wine on the wind?
You wanna chat?
Sure. The sound of your voice is always a pleasure to hear.
About the blessings.
Blessings? Oh, that.
Yep.
Between you and me, I breathed a sigh of relief when nobody said their wishes out loud during the toast. That would have really put me in a tough spot. The Animal Archon Barbados doesn't have unlimited power, you know. I had to take a really deep breath to get the winds of the far-flung past blowing. I nearly went blue in the face.
About Razor?
He's grown up so much recently. It's such a joy to see. Suddenly I sound just like an old grandpa.
Well, you technically are. You're like as old as Morax. Well, almost.
He was lucky to have friends like you ready to support him through all this. I see a kind, gentle soul with a healthy dose of romance and freedom, too. In other words, a true Mondstadter who grew up drinking the water of Cider Lake. You, on the other hand, don't worry, you're the gentlest soul I've ever met.
Alright, now about drinking.
Oh, I've been very busy on that front.
Of course.
I'd long since drunk my fill by Windcoming Day. But, I wasn't counting on everyone bringing out their finest vintage to welcome me. The fragrance alone was so intoxicating. I had no choice but to make room for a few more rounds. Full disclosure, I also secretly hid 2 bottles away for myself at the end.
Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't you, Venti? Oh well. Oh well, see ya. Alright, now we go and find Razor now, and I think he's around here, around the Whispering Woods area. It's Razor, hey buddy. Give me a moment. Hey Razor, hey buddy. Got some fowl here we can eat. What are you staring at Mondstadt for?
The wind is gentle, comfortable.
You wanna chat? Wow, we're really close right now.
Yes.
About Varka.
The message in the letter. I want to thank him. I miss him. Lupacol miss him too. Now I am grown up. I want to hear him talk about human father and mother.
I really wonder when we're gonna meet Varka. Like, how many updates will it take for us to meet Varka and Alice in game? Now about your parents.
Their voices, I heard them. Human father and mother were adventurers. Teacher said maybe they didn't survive.
We didn't survive what? Razor.
I have a wooden box. Inside are treasures from my friends. They are most precious things I own. Inside box from human father and mother is all about me.
You know, at least Razor got to see what they looked like before he was abandoned. At least there's that.
The wind is gentle, comfortable. Yes.
Alright, and then about your friends.
A long time ago, I thought I was alone. Only have Lupacol. Now, I know many people. Everyone helps me. I will help everyone too. Humans, wolves, everyone. I am the bridge between city and outside.
And Razor's just like the purest boy out of all the characters in this game. Him and Bennett, honestly. Like, he's like the definition of innocent, I would say. Yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens to him in the future. So yeah, if you guys want to recap, Sucrose is right here around the charity area around Springvale. Lisa is right here on the top floor of this restaurant right here. Rosaria's over here outside the city walls, just sitting right beside a tree. Diluc is right here, close to Dawn Winery. Venti is on the tip of Star Snatch Cliff. And Razor's right here in the Whispering Woods. Well, close to it anyways. But yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked to all the Mondstadt playable characters that you can find in the world during the Weinlesefest.